morning. Happy Tuesday, everyone. It's about 5:30 in the morning. And this is pretty much the only time that I have available to do a quick flip without kind of rushing through the stories. When you're on Instagram, you're kind of like talking fast to get through. So I will do a quick flip and then I will get ready to go to work. So yesterday I posted a picture of the personal size, kind of like my wallet, my on the go, and I also have cash envelopes in here as well. So I got a large response, extremely large. And I hope Avery Planning is excited. I'm sure she's going to get a lot of orders due to this. But they're very thin. I do like them. But like I said, hold on, let me grab something. I also house these. Now this wallet here is from Shoplux Wallet. So she provides the wallet. And then she has like the zipper folders, the zipper pockets. These here are more of like my sinking funds. So I have receipts, I have money. I have to go through this. It's just been all crazy, like since the holidays and my birthday and the sales. So like these are my sinking funds. Like I have planner stuff, I have business, which by the way, I ordered 10 balls from Michael's yesterday. So I need to take this money out and put it in my bank. I have grandbaby. I need to also deposit this, put it in the bank. So these are my sinking funds. This is a savings challenge, separate. And again, this is savings. So there's 400. This goes into my saving. These are my sinking funds. This is clothing. So these are categories that I know that I'm going to eventually use. I'm eventually going to buy clothes. I'm eventually going to buy a planner. Do you know what I mean? So I set money aside and then I deposit it in my bank account and then I transfer it to the different accounts of where I want it to go. Because I do have a credit union, so I have my basic checking account, but then I have additional like 7 sinking funds. I can show you like a screenshot of how that looks if you are interested. So I keep all of this housed here until I'm ready to go to the bank. Now, the difference is these are the cash envelopes, so these are the ones that I take with me. Now, am I going to go to the store probably and buy stuff every single day? No. I filled up my gas tank on Saturday and I spent $50. So, and I do groceries and I get stuff out of the way. But sometimes I need odds and ends. I forget something. So I like to at least have my grocery with me. Beauties for my nails. Eating out is typically for the weekend with my girls, my daughters, and BJ's is BJ's. So usually I like to go there and get all of the K-Cup coffee, which is like a big box, and there's 72 in a box. Yeah, I believe there's 72 in a box, and it's a really good deal. So if you do the math, you're typically paying about 25 cents per K-Cup. So it definitely works. There's also Pampers, and there's things that I'm trying to help my daughter get. So I definitely have enough money to go shopping at BJ's if I ever get there. So, but this is what I do. I'm not usually a pink person. The pink is such a very blush color. It's so pretty. So I'm just going to use one of my covers that I've had for a while just because I'm starting to get a little OCD and I'm like, oh my god, it's getting scratched, and I don't want to be like that. So anyways, let's just jump into it. So I'm gonna do a quick flip on the A5 rings that I have, and I want to say a disclaimer or something. I want to just say that you don't need a Louis Vuitton. Please understand it's been about 5-6 years before I even purchased something that was a little bit more expensive. Probably when I first started, I would never imagine myself spending that kind of money, but I just want you to know that planning does not mean you need to have a fancy planner. Please know that this is just something that I wanted. I wanted to have with my collection. I wanted to have that experience. You know, I felt like financially I can afford it. You know what I mean? So certain, you know, you might want to save up for a Gilio or something really special, or a Coach, or whatever else there is. But I do want to just say that you don't need that. Please know that, you know, I use all planners. Right now, I happen to have it in the Louis Vuitton. Tomorrow, I might put it in a Gilio or my Motum. So it just depends on my mood. So I just wanted to say that because I don't want people to think that you have to have a Louis Vuitton. Yes, they're nice, but they are expensive. They're not needed. It's not a needed planner, okay? So let's just go ahead and jump in. I'm gonna skip over November. Okay, well, this was November. I printed this out. And then I have some goals, and then basically this is December. So January, okay, so these dashboards are from Lucy Plans Life. So now, this insert is a monthly insert. It's a tracking insert for the full year. This is also from SESSAVEE, and I'm not really sure how I'm going to use this insert. I'm not really good with trackers, but it's here, and I'll have to think about everything that is a monthly task. Maybe write it down so I don't forget. I don't know. But all right, let's just jump in. So anyways, I have the top tabs. So January, they're monthly. So January through April I have in here, just because I have November and December here. So once November and December, I'll probably put the first 6 months in the planner. And again, they're top tabs. And they're monthly. I believe I bought these from Cloth and Paper. They're very thin. They're very thin. So the first thing I do is I always like to have my monthly in the front. So these are the monthly inserts that I purchased from SESSAVEE. So I have monthly. So I have January, February, March, April. And on the monthlies, you have like a priority list, some goals, a monthly calendar. So this is what's included in the inserts. And then you flip it over, and then you're starting the month. So there's plenty to do here, and I like them. There's plenty to do. So after the, she also has, this is 2021. I did not use this, but I can just kind of cover the 2021 and use it if need be, just to write something out. These are the overviews. So her overviews include the holidays. So that's just something if you're looking for that as well. All right, so let's just go to the next tab. The next tab, these are also from Lucy Plans Life. So this tab here is my business section. So what I do is I was using these inserts from Elmon Paper Co. for a while, and I just like them. So I basically keep track of the money from PayPal. When I was using the PayPal, I was using the order form. And so I'm just going to skip over this. So previously I was using an order form, and then I would send out the invoices. Oh my God, that was so much work, guys. Now that I have the website, it is so much more easier for me. So, but I'm still going to be tracking the money just to see how I'm doing. Then she has these these are the overviews. There's a couple different ones as well. More overviews. And then she has these month on one page. And so the month on one page I wanted to keep in the business section. We're still in the business. to do anything to do that has to do with my website. You know, it does take a lot of work. I'm the only one that does anything, that does, I should say everything, to the website, to updating the products. You know, I ended up getting all of the planner cards in yesterday. All of these, I got 3 different covers. No, I have 4, I'm sorry. But I have to go, they're individually wrapped. So I have to go open them up, lay them flat. So I'm the only one that does everything. So you might see a mistake on my website. And if you do, let me know, please. Because I'm not perfect. And as I try to maintain everything, you know, something might slip. So so this is for that. This is for like the website, you know, anything that I want to maybe create, do, content, I don't know, anything that has to do with that. And then this is business expenses, which I need to update. Oh, it's over here. So it looks like a cell phone. Okay, I have to update a few more. I bought 10 more balls of yarn from Michaels. This is the confetti yarn, which is really nice. Oh my God, you guys, you're gonna die when you see the colors. They're so beautiful. So this is the business section, and then we're in December. So kind of like shows payday, Christmas, the holiday. And then these are the rest of the inserts. The next section is my daily section. So it's my daily section and my weekly. These are daily inserts from SM Plans that I like to use when I have a lot of things to do. I reached out to her to have her create a custom insert for me. These are daily inserts from SESSAVEE. They're very minimal. So I have these in here. I like that. It's very minimal, simple. Then if you have this tab right here, now we're jumping into the week. These are weekly inserts from SESSAVEE, and I have the full year. So when you order them, I think you can order them undated. But if you, oh, here they are. So I only put like 3 months in here because I put up to March, and this is the rest of the year. So I don't have to do any printing. Everything's done for me, and so I'm good with that. Like I said, I don't mind printing if I'm home and I have the time to do it, but this is perfect for me. So I have 3, so I have January, February, March, and these are the weekly. So I'm going to really try to use these effectively, really well, whether it's time blocking. I'm really good with my time management as it is, but I could be better. I do get distracted a lot with Instagram, so a lot of times I have to like turn off my notifications. It's, yeah, I'm sure you guys know. Okay, so we're at the third divider, which is the daily, and now we have the weekly. So I'm gonna flip it, and then this section here is passwords. So I pulled out, these are the ones, these are the inserts that I had previously, and so what I need to do is just transfer the information here. I mean, I guess I didn't need new ones, but they were like kind of, I don't know, I guess I didn't need new ones, but I would, these are contacts. This says password. However, I'm going to use them for the same. You know what? I might just pop these in just because. Why not? Why not? These are already here. I'm just going to flip this over. So these are password inserts. And then after that, I have meal plan. I did not, I'm going to be honest with you, I have not planned anything for this week. It's been crazy with the holidays. Excuse me, I just had to take a sip. Guys, I have to use a straw. My tooth in the back is hurting. I honestly have to say, I think tooth pain is worse than having a baby, honestly. Okay, sorry. So I have the password logs, and then I have meal planning. So this is the miscellaneous section. You can add what you want in this section, but I really don't want to add too many inserts. As you can see, If you think back what I just showed you, I have the monthly, and then I have business, right? Daily. I have my daily, and then I have my pouches. Then there's your weekly. Then you have your contacts and passwords. And you have meal planning. Meal planning is really important if you're going to incorporate cash envelopes or saving your money. It's really, really important. If you have a big family, go to BJ's. You're going to save more money. Because if you buy in bulk, you're saving more money. Now, I get it if there's only one or two of you and you're like, well, I don't need, you know, $25 of Bounty and paper towels, and you feel more, you live in a small apartment and you feel like you can get away with a 4-pack. Like, those situations are different. So you have to just, like, for me, that's how I think about things. I'm like, well, I don't really need this. That's cheaper if I go this way. You know what I'm saying? So I think you guys know what I mean. But as far as food is extremely expensive, and you have to find ways to get enough, package it up, and create some ideas. And if you don't know, look it up. Okay, so the next section after that is the finance section. This finance dashboard is from Lucy Plans Life. All of the dashboards in here are from her. All right, so now we're getting into the finance. Oh, I created another card. I think they're so cute. So this one's the budgeting. I have the Sunday routine. I have this one, and then I have this one, the 7 baby steps based on Dave Ramsey, and then this side here. And I feel proud of myself. Like, it's just something, I love the colors, and this is how I budget, you know, paycheck to paycheck. I create sinking funds. The first thing I did was create $1,000 for an emergency fund. I use my cash envelopes and variable expense categories, which are your cash envelopes, and list out your variable fixed expenses, like list out your sinking funds, list out your fixed, which are your bills, and pay off debt. So I just thought it was really, sometimes having something in your face can help you, you know, inspiration, I guess. Okay, so we're now in the finance section. This tracker is from Hey Planner Girl. This is a tracker that you can customize yourself. It is one of her freebies. Just go to Hey Planner Girl on Instagram, go to her bio, click freebie. My goal is to pay off my credit cards. It's a must. I have to pay off my credit cards in order for me to quit my day job, for me to buy my condo. Like, there's a lot of things going on in my brain, and I gotta pay these off, okay? So, all right. So after that, I have another set of dividers. These dividers are adorable. These are from Gracie Edits. They're very, very thin. They're so thin that they are not going to take up any space. And I thought it was perfect to put them in the back in the finance section, just because sometimes you have a lot going on with finance. So let me show you. I think this is going to be easy. So the first one, I have these inserts, and these are from Cloth and Paper. And what I did was, so Cloth and Paper has all of the holidays. SESSAVEE also has the holidays, but it's under her, she has them as well, but it's just like under your monthly overviews. I'm sorry, yeah, that's what it is. It's like your overviews. This is Cloth and Paper. They have all of the holidays. It is under the monthly section. So now we're jumping, here we go, January. So I'm gonna write all the bills here, some notes, bills. Great. The next tab, I have a finance goal tracker. These are my goals. This is my personal goals I wrote out. This is from, I'm gonna have to look. I have Afterpay. Those are old. $10,000 in 52 weeks. I cannot. I'm so sorry. I cannot remember the name. have to look after, and then once I post the video, I will tag in the description these inserts. This is a $10,000 challenge, so we're still under the top tab. After the miscellaneous finance inserts, I have a bill tracker where you list out all of your bills. My car insurance is due, and that's it. So this is a bill tracker, again, from SESSAVEE. Then I was writing out my cash envelopes, and I was writing out my sinking funds, and then these are the cash envelopes to write out some balances. But now I have sticky notes. Then after the last one, this is the paycheck to paycheck budgeting. It doesn't have to be exact. Like, there's so many inserts you can use to get the concept. So when I first started budgeting, I used her other ones. I guess her font was a little bit different. This is a couple years ago. So she has income, expenses, sinking fund, and savings. On the back, you can list out your notes. It's really easy. It's so simple. So if you don't have enough space here, which I did, got my paycheck. What's my balance? What bills am I going to pay? What are the balance in my sinking funds? How much money do I want to put away? How much money do I need to set aside for cash envelopes? So I have a couple of those, and my sinking funds. Oh, I need to add the Milrose notes inserts. Oh man, I'm so behind. There they are. Okay, so these are the only thing is, like, I feel like, are they different color? So this is a bill tracker. Okay, here it is. So we have a bill tracker, debt tracker, it's a really good deal. There's a pack for 6 months. I think there's like 5 to 6 sheets of each, and it is for 6 months. It's like 6 months worth. It's really good deal, and she sells it for like less than $15. This is the ones that we did a collab together on. Okay. So much inserts to put away. I might even be giving away inserts as well. All right, so we have the paycheck to paycheck. See, this is what it looks like. So these are the paycheck to paycheck. The same concept. You're going to list out your income, you're going to list out your variable expenses, your sinking funds, and your debt. You have an expense tracker to list out all of your expenses. You have your order tracker to look at all of the orders that you just placed. Your bill tracker for the month. And then, oh, I'm missing something. Your debt tracker, so you can list out all of your credit cards. Credit card, interest, current balance, what your monthly is. Like, you can list them all out so you can kind of know what you need to do. Like what you need to pay off first. Oh, here it is. And then the most important is sinking funds. So if you're just starting out with your finances, right? And you're just starting out with your finances, it's really hard. It can be really discouraging because there's so many inserts out there. You don't know where to begin. But the most important thing for me is a monthly overview. You have to have a monthly to list out your bills. So you need to list out your bills. You need to have a visual. I even have it on my desk. Like, you have to have a visual. You have to list out your bills. And then from there, if you want to put, you know, challenges and goals, and that's fine after. But if you're first starting out, your most important inserts are a monthly overview, and you want to keep you need a paycheck to paycheck, so you can use line paper for you know, your needs. Like, I'm just showing you what if you needed some inserts to start out, these are good. So like a paycheck to paycheck, so you can break it down. An expense tracker, track your expenses. Use highlighters. You know, use highlighters for your color coding. Use highlighters for eating out. Did you eat so much? You can highlight it in pink, then you add up those categories and you're like, oh my God, I spent way too much. You track everything. Order tracker, bill tracker, debt tracker. Keep track of your debts. Find out what's the highest interest rate. You need to list everything out so you can visually see everything, and then your sinking funds, you can keep track. These are really good for people who are starting. I did the collab with Milrose. This is what I suggested to her, because if I was starting out, this is what I would need. So if you're starting out, you want to be able to have your, you have your monthly, you have a daily or a weekly. Maybe you need some passwords, stuff to remember, meal planning, very simple. Maybe you don't need it. Fine, don't. You don't need to add that. Add your most basic stuff for the beginning. And then you have another monthly for your finance section. And then you would have these, all of these per month. So for November, you're going to have this. Let's just say, so you can, if you don't want to, like for the debt tracker, maybe you don't need to create another one for each month. You can just simply take it out of the November and put it in with the next month and keep track and highlight as you go. But yeah, so these are really, really good for people who are just starting their finances and want something to be, you need to be held accountable. So you have to write everything out and, keep track of what you're doing. Keep track of what you're spending, keep track of what you're doing. This is, you write your month, you can get rid of the month and you put a new month in so your planner does not get, overly stuffed. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and add these. I didn't really want so much clutter, but I do have to go through these as well. And forgive me, I've been also slacking. So these are the top tabs for the finance section. And then again, we have our daily, we have business, we have some contact and meal planning, and then we have the top tabs over here. And this is all for the monthly, your monthly inserts and your overview, monthly overview. So that is it for today. I hope that I answered your questions. I hope that everything made sense. And if you have any questions, as always, please let me know. And I hope you have a wonderful day today. Bye.